Hi, everyone. Today on the webinar, I talked about some key updates for protections for employee expression of breast milk in the workplace and other related accommodations. First, I talked about the Federal PUMP Act, or the Federal Providing Urgent Maternal Protections for Nursing Mothers Act, which provided amendments to the Fair Labor Standards Act. Previously, under the FLSA, the federal law provided protections for non-exempt employees of FLSA-covered employers, the right to reasonable breaks during their workday for expression of breast milk. Under the PUMP Act, all employees of an FLSA-covered employer are protected and have those rights to expression of breast milk in the workplace breaks. In addition, the PUMP Act created a private right of action for employees for violations, which was previously not available under the FLSA. Second, I talked about the Pregnant Workers Fairness Act, or the PWFA. The PWFA essentially expands the protections under the Americans with Disabilities Act, those obligations to engage in the interactive process and provide reasonable accommodations to employees with disabilities. Those protections and obligations are now available to employees who are pregnant, postpartum, or have related medical conditions. And then lastly, I talked about amendments to New York Labor Law Section 206C, which is the New York State law that provides employee rights to express breast milk in the workplace. Under New York Labor Law Section 206C, those amendments take effect June 7th. Employers are going to have to develop a comprehensive written policy that complies with the state's model policy, which has yet to be released. But it's going to require inclusion regarding a process for requesting a place to pump in the workplace and time, and specific time limitations for employers to respond to those requests, not to exceed 5 business days, as well as notification of employees' rights under Section 206C of the labor law. In addition, these amendments to the New York law provide minimum requirements of what the place in the workplace that can be used for expression of breast milk need to include. Certain minimum requirements, including a chair, nearby access to running water, et cetera, electricity, if applicable, if the workplace has access to electricity, among other minimum requirements that are specifically provided for in the law. So employers need to make sure they update their policies, review their policies, and update any reasonable accommodation policies, as well as their lactation break policies to comply with these changes under both the federal and state law. And it's never a bad idea to check in with your favorite labor and employment law attorney to confirm that you're all in compliance and ready to go.